Hey everybody, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Blu-ray Hunter Reviews. I'm your host, Jonathan Moody, and got a fun one for you guys. One that I had never seen, and from a label I had never owned until now. Now I own five of them. But it is the Tingler. So I own five of these now from Indicator. Look at Indicator. And if you look closely on like the back, pause on that, I think you can see stuff there. There's a lot of special features on here, which is pretty cool. Most of them are a little short, but that's fine. I mean, a lot of them are just like interviews and other stuff. But I'd never seen the movie, and I will say real quick though that unlike some UK labels like Masters of Cinema or whatnot. This is actually region free lock, region free. So, unlike the other ones, which are region B locked, this is region free, all regions. So indicator, well, actually, that's not true. Some are actually region B locked, but some are, a lot of them are not. And so I'm going to be buying, of course, a lot of the ones that are not. And I'll probably not be buying Masters of Cinema for a while just because I don't have a Blu-ray player or 4K player. I need to get a region-free 4K player, one that plays all of them, but I don't have that yet. So anyway, so I can watch The Lost Weekend, which is one of the ones I wanted to review for this channel. But I'm reviewing the Tingler. So first of all, I'm a big fan of gimmicks. I love gimmicks. So I'm so sad I didn't get to watch this with the little buzzers and the seats and stuff like that. I bet that would be a lot more fun. Uh, not saying the movie wasn't fun in itself, which I think makes a great movie if it can do the gimmick, but also uh, doesn't need the gimmick necessarily. And I don't think this really needed the gimmick, but it was kind of cool to have back then. And that was just a way to get people's butts in the seats, and whatnot. But I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of fun. Vincent Price is amazing in it. He is diabolical at times. It was kind of weird. Like it was kind of hard to make, like at one point I wasn't rooting for him, and then later I was rooting for him. There was a lot of stuff that happened in the movie that was interesting. All the other actors kind of, I felt like all the other actors were just happy to be on set with a big name like Vincent Price at the time. I don't think many of the people were very famous. Daryl Hickman, Patricia Cutts. I mean, I don't know this, but William Castle did such a great job just getting everybody together, doing, what they get. So really liked it. I think it's by far, you should, if you haven't seen The Tingler, you need to see it at some point. It's one of those 50s classic movies that I feel, I think it's 50s. It might be earlier. Yeah, 1959. So it's almost later. It's almost in the 60s. So if you don't know much about William Castle, I want them to do like a biopic on him, but the closest that we've gotten was that movie Matinee, with John Goodman. But it would have been cooler to like have an actual whole movie about him, about the actual William Castle and stuff that he did and whatnot. I think he had something to do with like Rosemary's Baby and whatnot. And I think he wanted to direct it, but they wanted somebody who wasn't known for gimmicks and stuff like that. So the man in the, 1950s was basically trying to compete with Alfred Hitchcock. And he knew, I think, at that time that he couldn't really compete with Alfred Hitchcock's movies. Like he wasn't going to be the next Alfred Hitchcock. So what he would do is he would just do gimmicks. And in this case, there was like a little buzzer that was in the seats. So whenever you sat down or whatever, you had no idea I guess that it was in the seats. So anytime like the thing started coming at them or whatever, it would buzz. And people literally thought they were getting uh sh like shocked by the Tingler. It's called Percepto. And it was like because the whole idea is it's supposed to be coming through your spine, so spinal cord. So like when it would hit your spine, you'd be like, right? And I would have loved to be there. Like I would have fell for it, completely. And it would have been a lot of fun. Uh they don't really do gimmicks anymore, probably for safety reasons. And whatnot. Plus, it's just like people see it coming now. Back then there was no like. I guarantee if somebody tried to do a gimmick, it'd be all over the internet in like 2 seconds before they were able to do it, so people would just already know. And we kind of live in an age where we can't do that, so it's fine. I don't mind. Whatever. It's just nice. Like, I would love to write a William Castle biopic at some point, but I don't know like who I'd have to get, permission from or whatever if I could just write one and hopefully sell it. I don't know. But I really like this movie. I'm gonna buy there's a bunch from Indicator. I think there's five from Indicator, maybe more. I know there's like a box set too, or a couple box sets. So I want to get them all, but I don't want the box sets. I just want them individually. So I may just whatever buy the ones I can. This was one I got on eBay, probably 20 bucks. Very simple, very easy kind of thing. I was just like, I really want to see this badly. Um, and it was worth it. I mean, it is a fun movie. It's very enjoyable. It's quick. It's to the point. Basically, the idea is this doctor has figured out. Let me read the. Oh, it doesn't even have a back. So it doesn't have a description on the back. But basically, the movie is about a doctor who figures out where your like I guess your fear and stuff comes from and stuff. And it's this like little creature in your body. And if you can get it away, it'll stop you from like screaming or something. I don't know. So it's like what happens when you scream and whatnot. And so he tests it on a woman who can't speak. She's mute. So it just he wants to capture this thing. He really truly believes that Tingler is out there. And it is, and it's this nasty looking thing. Um, a lot of people are like, well, I would love for them to remake a lot of these movies. I'd love them. I mean, I wouldn't mind a remake of this. I don't think it'll I think you'd have to do a lot more with it to make it interesting. So I don't even know if I would want a remake of it because I just don't think like a remake would matter now. I don't think I don't think they could do anything different from the original that sort of already didn't get explored. I mean, they did do 13 Ghosts as a remake. And I think that's House on a Haunted Hill. I think that was that. So that was another Vincent Price. Don't even know if that might not even been. I don't think that was William Castle. So they really haven't done many of Castle's stuff, and I would like to see more films that he does get sort of remade or at least get reissued. I mean, it is really cool that we got this one, and we got 13 Ghosts, and we got a few other ones. So that would be really cool. I think 13 Ghosts may be his answer to House on a Hill or something. I don't know, sort of thing. So anyway, that's it for this episode. I will be doing this as much as I can. I'm not gonna give dates on when I'm gonna put these out. It's just gonna be if I watch something and I enjoy it and I want to talk about it, I'll do a review. Um, so that's what's gonna end up happening for Blu-ray Hunter reviews now. It's not even gonna be like number one, number two. It's just gonna be Blu-ray Hunter reviews and this, the Tingler, So just getting it out there, letting people know that this is really cool. This set is neat. I mean, look at all of that. That's like all the special features. So well worth it. Does it have commentary? I don't. Yeah, it has commentary. Um, and a bunch of other cool stuff. Imaginary Biology, Appreciation by Kim Newman, critic and author of Nightmare Movies. I Survived the Tingler 4-minute interview with actor Pamela Lincoln. Unleashing Percepto, 3-minute interview with publicist Barry Laurie. Scream for Your Lives, William Castle and the Tingler, 16-minute documentary featuring interviews with actor Daryl Hickman, activist Bob Burns, author Lucy Chase Williams, and historian David Scull. Isolated music and effects track, theater lobby spot for 3-minute promotional recording featuring Vincent Price, original theatrical trailer, Joe Dante trailer commentary, promotional materials gallery, lobby cards, etc., posters, etc. I don't know if the lobby cards were supposed to be originally in here or if those are actually online as well, on the thing. Also, it has the original mono audio, which is what I listen to. It's also got alternative feature audio with stereo scream sequences and alternative feature audio with drive-in headlight sequence. So if I tried it, I tried that out to look at it. It's pretty cool. It's just, like it just makes you feel like you're at a drive-in. So you have this kind of audio track that will make you feel like you're at the drive-in, which is neat, I guess. And fully restored bathroom scene scanned in 4K with a rare 35 millimeter print. So I mean, if you're into this kind of stuff, go please buy it if you haven't already. Um, so but if you're not into it, I will say I was shocked by the ending, and I think it sort of says that kind of stuff like, you'll be shocked by the ending. And it's sort of true. I mean, I didn't really know, like, you never know with these movies how they're going to end until the end. So there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you guys think and hit me up in the comments. All right. Bye.